I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of these little videos designed to help you to experience God's best as we join our faith together. And this week we're joining our faith together, believing God that you are going to take the limits off of God. Would you say it out loud? I'm taking the limits off of God. The Bible tells us in the book of Psalms, the 7th Psalm, that they turned back, they tempted God, and they limited the Holy One of Israel. Why did the Israelites limit God? Why do we limit God? Understanding that the only limitation that God has in your life is the limitation that you put on him. Now, I could go into all the theological ramifications of that, free moral agency, holiness, etc., 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 but I just don't have time. Suffice it to say that if you look at the Bible, people limited God by their own perceptions, and you limit God by your perceptions. Well, what did they perceive? They perceived the wrong thing. Now, let me say that again. They focused on the wrong thing. Think about it for a moment. God's delivered them at the Red Sea, destroyed the mightiest army in the known world. He's going before them by day in a pillar of cloud, by night in a pillar of fire. They have a rock that follows them, that gives them water. God's moving supernaturally in their midst. They send 12 spies into the land, Numbers the 13th chapter. 10 of them came back with a mixed report. They said it's a land that flows with milk and honey. They brought back the fruit of the land, and it was the first ripe grapes. And they say in the story that the grapes were so big, it took 2 men with a staff to carry 1 bunch of grapes. That's a big bunch of grapes. It was a land of superabundance. What did they see? They saw giants and walled cities. They focused on the wrong thing. Why do we limit God? Because we focus on the wrong thing. You get a bad report and you choose to believe the bad report instead of the promises of God. You look at your problems instead of God's provision. What are you focusing on today? I choose to focus on the abilities of God. I choose to focus on the power of God. I choose to focus on the promises of God. And if you'll focus on what God has promised in your life, if you'll look at the right thing, you'll take the limit off of God. And that's my challenge to you today, to take the limits off of God. Claim the promises of God and watch God work in your life. This Sunday at Aspire Church, a recipe for faith. 7 steps to an overcoming faith. And like every recipe, if you follow it, you'll get the desired results. The end result is a manifestation of faith in your life that'll bring about the blessings of God in every dimension of your life. Catch it live on the live stream at AspireChurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV. That's live stream AspireChurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be prophetic, and it's going to help you to exercise a new level of faith in your life. You want to share this with someone. I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc. I'll be back on Friday, and I'll see you on Sunday.